Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to The Success. Today we'll be covering 10 celebrities who were once waiters. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Jennifer Aniston. We all remember when Jennifer Aniston's character on Friends, Rachel Green, was a waitress on the show, as she absolutely was terrible at it. It turned out that Jennifer was once a waitress in real life, and it seems as if she followed the same steps as her character. According to Jennifer, she had very slippery fingers, and she was constantly dropping things, which obviously isn't a good characteristic when it comes to serving. She used to waitress at a restaurant called Jackson Hole Hamburgers on the Upper West Side in New York City. Number 9, Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt might be worth millions now, but there was a time when he was struggling to make it into the acting world, and he decided to take a job as a waiter at a Bubba Gump shrimp restaurant in Hawaii. At the time, he didn't have a home, as he was living out of his van. One day he was serving actress Rae Dawn Chong, who took a liking to Chris and decided that she wanted to give him his first big break. As a result, she cast him in her Mobile, Curse Part 3, a horror comedy that came out in 2000. Number 8, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is one of the best and most famous female rappers in the music industry today, and it's hard to believe that she was once waiting tables. Before she was famous, she was a waitress at Red Lobster. She admitted that she had worked at quite a few locations, as she was fired from every one of them. One time when Nicki was serving a couple, they left the restaurant with her pen and also didn't give her a tip. As a result, she chased them out of the restaurant, and unfortunately she was fired. Number 7, Sarah Silverman. Before Sarah Silverman became the funny woman comedian and actress that we all know and love today, she was also a waitress. In fact, Sarah once worked as a cocktail waitress in a Mexican restaurant called La Cantina. Unfortunately for Sarah, it wasn't a pleasant experience for her, as she was a victim of sexual harassment at her job because of her boss. Nevertheless, working at a restaurant was an experience that helped her learn and grow, and was just a stepping stone to where she is today. Number 6, James Franco. James Franco is another celebrity who once worked at a restaurant. When James decided that he wanted to pursue his dreams as an actor, he dropped out of college to do so. His parents didn't like his decision, and they chose not to financially support him in his decision. As a result, James decided to get a job at McDonald's. Not quite a waiter, but it's the same premise around there. Number 5, Rachel McAdams. We all know Rachel McAdams for her iconic roles in Mean Girls and The Notebook. However, before she became the famous actress that we all know and love, she also had to get her start somewhere. Just like James Franco, Rachel also spent some time working at McDonald's. Rachel spent 3 years working at the restaurant and admits that she wasn't very good at it. According to Rachel, she was very slow, which we all know isn't a good characteristic to have when working for a fast food restaurant. She also broke the orange juice machine once. Luckily, Rachel moved on from McDonald's and followed her dreams. Number 4, Megan Fox. Megan Fox is one of the most well-known actresses and models in Hollywood. Before she became the well-known Megan Fox, she also spent time waiting tables. Megan worked at the restaurant Tropical Smoothie Cafe, where not only did she help serve customers, but she also had to dress up as a banana to promote the restaurant. Number 3, Chris Rock. Actor and comedian Chris Rock also had to get his start somewhere and had to find a way to make money while he got his career off the ground. For him, he decided that he would be a waiter. Chris spent some time as a waiter working at Red Lobster, making barely any money. He admitted to not really liking his time there, noting that the pay wasn't great and that he hated cleaning up after kids, as they were known to be some of the messiest customers at Red Lobster. Number 2, Amy Adams. Amy Adams was to become an extremely successful actress. However, before that, she was once a waitress. When she was younger, she worked at Hooters, and yes, she had to wear the short orange shorts and the iconic low-cut Hooters shirt. She had just graduated high school at the time, and by waitressing at Hooters, she was able to easily earn money while she worked on getting her career off the ground. Number 1, Chelsea Handler. Before Chelsea Handler made it big in Hollywood, she took a job as a waitress. Chelsea was just 23 years old, having started waitressing, which actually wound up being a catalyst for her career. She might not have been a great waitress, however, she was always a dependable one, as she always showed up for her shifts, and took shifts for people when they couldn't work. They gave her the reputation of being a reliable person, and that characteristic helped her when she tried to start her career as a stand-up comedian. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.